So the purpose of this video is to discuss how we can let kids learn with no periods and no subjects in secondary school. Right? Can we break down those silos and those barriers a little bit and let kids pick up credits in the Ontario curriculum and still maintain the collective agreement, and let the kids do this in a blended or co-curricular way? So rather than learning math and then moving to a science period and then closing your science books, going to English and closing the English and going to civics and careers, is there a way we can blend all those together? Okay, so if we just look at three classes here, Sarah's class, and she's traveling with 25 or 30 of her classmates, Mo's class, and Jules' class, you see they all want to collect credits in math, science, English, and civics and careers. So if we put a teacher in front of these guys, so Sarah's class has a teacher, Mo's class has a teacher, and Jules' class has a teacher, what we notice is that teachers need to teach 3 periods or 3 sections a semester, and we have 4. The students actually need to take 4, so we need 1 1/3 teachers for every cohort of kids. So we need to get a 4th teacher in here to make up the difference. And now we take the move. So it's just simply moving people over this way. So now we have teachers needing to teach 3, kids needing to teach 4, and we have our subject core. So 4 teachers with 3 sections of kids does it for us. Now if we want to look at how this looks timetabling wise, in terms of the old time, although they're going to be earning all these credits all the time, and the kids won't know when they're moving from a math class to a science class to an English class, they'll just flow in between them. But in terms of keeping our scheduling software happy, we can put these things in the 4 periods and schedule people in there even with their specialties. So let's say teacher 1's our math teacher. So we got math, our science teacher, our English specialist, and our civics and careers person, specialist. So we have our 4 periods, and even though these kids are going to be learning through projects, and they really won't necessarily know that they're moving from math to science to English to civics and careers, our timetabling people need to know that we're actually maintaining the proper student-teacher ratios, and that everybody has their allocated prep time set up. So if we have a look at a typical schedule, then we look at, let's say, Sarah's class. So Sarah and her class in period 1 will be taking math. In period 2 they could be taking science. Period 3 they could be taking English with the English teacher. In period 4 on paper they'd be with the civics and careers teacher. That's Sarah's class. Okay. If we look at Mo's class, Mo in period 2 would be taking math with the math teacher. In period 3 would be taking science, English with the English teacher in period 4, and period 1 Mo's class would be in civics and careers. Jules' class, period 3, is taking math with the math teacher, English, or science rather, period 4, English, period 1, with the English teacher. Right, so now you can see that on paper, at least, each teacher has 3 courses and a prep period. And each section of students are with a different teacher each period, which lets us just verify that in fact we have maintained our student-teacher ratios.